On February 15th, the new Kim Possible movie came out. A good number of fans hate it. As a Kim Possible fan, what do I think of it? Let's find out. So if you've been following Video Memories, you'll know that I love this series. I began watching in 2004, I covered a DVD of it in episode 36, and I found myself loving the series more as the episode went on. It's currently my second favourite animated TV series, losing only to Ed, Edd n Eddy. And that was before the movie came out. Since Kim Possible ended in 2007, I had been wanting to see a live action movie more than almost anything in the film and TV industry. Just over 10 years later, in 2018, it was finally announced and I couldn't be more excited. The trailer was released in December 2018 and the Kim Possible fan in me just smiled like a teenager as I watched it. And then I took a look at the dislike bar. Holy shit, people are not a fan of this. It's what I call the Ghostbusters scenario. People were determined to hate this movie, even before it was released. It really didn't look that bad to me. In late December, a sneak peek was released of Kim running like hell to catch the school bus. Still, the fans hate it. Seeing Kim use that hairdryer to catapult herself into the school bus just had me giddy. This felt like the TV series to me.
Made it! Booyah!
Finally, the movie was released and I just had to see it. After seeing it twice in the same day, once on my own and once with my girlfriend, I realised I had enough material for a GT episode. So here we are. Warning, there will be spoilers. If the ratings on IMDb show anything, fans are still hellbent on hating this movie. So how does it rank with me? Well, the first thing I need to mention is that this is a partial remake of the series. Kim has a different mission outfit, is only a freshman, Bonnie is a year ahead of them, Kim joins the soccer team instead of cheerleading, Ron meets Rufus in a laboratory, and they already know Draken and Shigo when in the TV series they don't meet until their sophomore year. If you're going to watch this movie, the best way to go into this is by viewing it as a modern alternate take on the series, as opposed to a continuation of the series. Don't expect this to be better than the TV series. If you really grew up watching the show, you'll know that that idea is impossible, but at the same time, that doesn't immediately make the movie terrible. It's still worth a chance without expecting it to shit all over your childhood. For the main characters, we have Sadie Stanley as Kim, Sean Giabrone as Ron, Todd Stashwick as Draken, Taylor Ortega as Shigo, Isaac Ryan Brown as Wade, Nancy Cartwright returns as Rufus, and Kiara Wilson is the new character Athena. For supporting characters, we have Alison Hannigan as Anne Possible, Kim's mother, Connie Ray as Kim's grandmother, Erica Tham as Bonnie Rockwaller, and appearing briefly in the first 10 minutes, we also have Patton Oswalt as Professor Dementor, reprising his role from the TV series.
I've taken my entire staff and my newly acquired pan-dimensional vortex inducer! And we're off to Las Vegas. Leave a message at the tone!
As far as the main characters go, I think Sean Giambrone and Taylor Ortega are the best cast members in this. From their first scenes, I could really tell they were most definitely Ron and Shigo. They have the personalities nailed. Todd Stashwick is great as Draken, but he's not as blue as I was expecting. If you're expecting the usual incompetency of Drew Lipsky, he does a good job. Sadie Stanley took a while to grow on me. She looked the part and she is a great actress, but it wasn't until the martial arts scene with her grandmother that I began to feel like she could be good as Kim. Athena is by far the worst part of this movie. She's all fine at the beginning, but she does become annoying and overbearing as the movie goes on. She's all alone and friendless at the beginning of the movie. Kim and Ron befriend her on their first day in high school, and as it turns out, she is apparently the biggest Kim Possible fan on the planet. She also has some serious moves. Kim offers her the opportunity to accompany her and Ron on their next mission. Eventually, Athena begins to outshine Kim in every way imaginable, and jealousy starts to flare up for our main character. Even Kim Possible isn't perfect. As Mr. Barkin, the principal of Middleton High, prepares to offer some bullshit award to Athena, Draken and Shigo make an appearance and kidnap Athena. As it turns out, Athena is actually evil, a robot designed by Draken to destroy Kim's spirit. As much as I'd like to say I didn't see this coming, I had a sneaking suspicion. As far back as the soccer scene where Kim and Athena are playing against each other, I found myself thinking, She's too much like Kim. She's turning into their best friend. This is too good to be true. Immediately, it got me thinking about Eric from So the Drama. He turns up at Middleton High, wins Kim's heart, and it turns out he's a synthrodrone created by Draken. It's a very similar scenario here. So after Kim admits her flaws to Ron, they decide to go after Draken and Shigo and kick some ass. With the help of some female allies.
Come in, Team Golden Girls.
Very funny, you're grounded.
The ending of this movie is a tad disappointing. Draken and Shigo are somewhat defeated, and Athena attempts to sacrifice herself to allow Kim and Ron time to escape. The lab's going boom, of course. This is all fine in my book, but nope, as it turns out, she was blown to absolute bits in the explosion, but her head somehow survived and Kim's parents are able to repair her. I know it's a happy ending and all, but I disliked Athena's character from the second she got her new hairstyle. Despite being one of Draken's robots, she apparently still has some good in her, enough good to make Kim want to repair and rebuild her. I would rather she was pure evil and died in that explosion, similar to Eric in So the Drama. The ending is the only true disappointment in this experience. I think the cast is great, even supporting characters like Alison Hannigan and Patton Oswalt. And the movie's story has that Kim Possible charm that just makes me smile and laugh throughout. The only thing I would change is Athena's ending, giving her an ending similar to Eric, and I'd give more screen time to Kim's brothers, Tim and Jim. I'm also contemplating whether or not I'd recast the actor playing Barkin. He captures his personality well, but he looks nothing like him. In conclusion, the movie is nowhere near the travesty the fans are making it out to be. The cast do a really good job. They feel like the characters to me, and the writing team of Bob Scully and Mark McCorkle gave this movie the charm the TV series had. Is it better than the TV series? No, but that was about as possible as Sonic Forces being better than Sonic Generations. The previous incarnations were too iconic and popular to be surpassed by just one movie. As it stands after my initial viewing, I give it a very generous 4 out of 5. It was really good, not as good as the TV series, and I do wish Athena was written better. If you do plan to watch this movie, don't go in expecting it to be a masterpiece, and don't expect it to shit all over your childhood. Your love for the series should live on, even after this movie. This is simply a modern day retelling of Kim Possible as a way of introducing her to those who may not have seen the TV series. Go into this movie with a clean slate and nothing but love for Kim Possible. It's no masterpiece, nothing really is in my eyes, but it was still an enjoyable ride.